what do you guys expect to get from today?
We expect for a change. Not just a change, but I'm talking about within our black community.
Right.
Stop this hatred. Stop this beef towards one another. Stop this, what you may call it, block on black crime, gang violence, all this stuff.
Right.
You know, because if you think about it, you didn't build that block.
Right.
Stop
You don't
claiming.
own nothing.
You don't own nothing.
Right.
You're killing yourself. You're hurting yourselves.
Right.
Enough is enough. It's time to wake up and stop this hatred towards one another. You see, you don't hear that in other races because they come together.
Right.
Why not us?
Right.
So that's why we're here today.
All right.
I came just because I'm now a Washington, D.C. resident, and I've been a Howard student, and I wanted to be a part of history and, make a stand, take a stand, and, do what I need to do as a black woman in America, so.
Like she said, to be a part of history, this is such like an important time for us as like black people to come together and to really like take a stand and voice, our issues and, be united. So I just wanted to, be here, be a part of history and just, show my support.
What are we gonna do after the fact?
I just want to see the black population just be more involved within the community, making a difference, actually, getting out there and talking to people, having us succeed in advance, and just overcome all the struggles that we've been dealing with for this entire time. And we shouldn't be dealing with these problems at this age.
Right,
So
exactly.
we really need to step up and just go through and proceed and just make things happen, make a change.
Right.
I feel the number one issue is that we have to unite. We're getting attacked, obviously, by every which direction. I feel we have to unite to fight that. That's the only way that we're going to overcome. And some of my views may be a little bit out there, but I don't really totally believe in marches and speeches all the time. I think sometimes drastic actions have to be taken. And like they said, Malcolm said, freedom is blood. And so I think that's the route it's going to end. We bleeding anyway.
I know the brothers in the new Black Panther Party, they walk around with their guns all the time.
Yeah, I used to love Dr. Khalid Muhammad. That's where more my mindset is from. But I think we've gotten stagnant.
Yeah, we got
Malcolm and Khalid came along, and we're still asking for justice. I'm not going to ask anybody. You don't ask for something that's yours. Take it. You take it. If you slap me on one cheek, I'm not going to turn the other. The only way I'm going to get respect is if I slap you back. I don't want to hurt you. I'm not going to slap you first. You slap me, I'm going to slap you back.
Right. All right.
None of you first.
No. of course
Oh,
not.
no.
We love it.
No, I ain't worried about all that.
This is good. It's really good to get out here and meet some of our subscribers, people who've been supporting us from day one.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you coming up to us and introducing
Yeah, I don't mean to
yourself.
scare nobody with my views. It's just
Oh, no, you ain't scaring
No,
me. I mean, your
we're
views is your
everybody's
views.
opinion.
Like,
Right.
some of my views people may not like.
No, we all have to come go and bring them all together and see what we can do with them. We need everyone on every front. So your economic, you have one, I have mine. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Very nice meeting you. Appreciate it.
Nice meeting you. All right, brother.
I'm gonna check you out.
All right.
I mean, unity is too easy. It's something. What we got to do is, it's a long-term thing we have to do. I mean, this isn't overnight. This isn't something that we got to. I mean, it's economy, black dollars. That's
Group economics.
yes.
Right.
It starts with people like you individuals who have your own channel and getting your word out and pushing the economy. A lot of black dollars. I mean, stop eating the McDonald's. Should I not say that?
You can say
You say whatever you want to say.
Okay.
We do whatever on our show.
Yeah, just stop. I mean, we have to need black businesses, and then on top of that, our music. We should run that. We don't run that. So a lot of things that we're good at, we don't reap the benefits of it. So
Right.
I think we need to work on that, and then go from there.
Going on. I've been to the federal prison, all kinds of different things. But the only thing that changed me when I was in the federal prison was the Nation of Islam and the teachings of the most honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And once after hearing his words, it hit my soul. If I had never heard those words, I would be right back on the streets doing the same thing.
So how do you feel about the message that he put out there today? Do you feel like people are going to take that message and actually implement everything?
Well, as you notice, we haven't been getting a whole lot of media coverage. But see, with the day of social media, see, all that was done for a purpose. But with the day of social media, just like he had everybody text the number, the 99000, text the Unity. He's trying to keep in touch. So now with the young people picking up on this thing, I think we're moving in the right direction.
Good.
Oh yeah, I definitely think we're moving in the right direction.
So what are one of the main things that you want to see change with us as black people?
It's all about the economic power. See, if we ain't got economics, it's not going to do anything. We've been marching for years. Hey man, we was marching back with Martin Luther King. But until we pull our money together and start putting our money in the right places, just like the brother brought up about Christmas, we go out and just spend and spend. But if we stop spending, and then the people say, you know what, we can't get their money because we ain't treating them right, then we might get some changes. Otherwise than that, we just marching, we just doing the same thing. So it's all about the economics. Slavery, all about the economics. It wasn't just that they didn't like black people, but it was all about getting that free labor. It's all about economics. Been doing it for years. So I was very impressed and very happy that he really closed the piece on the economics and talking about that issue, because I know from my studying, once again, like I told you, I did some time. So I had plenty of time to read plenty of books, watch plenty of video. But after studying for so long, I realized that only one thing that these people gonna listen to, and that's the money.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking time to talk to my audience.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. Now, you know, on my channel, I try to dress up much as possible. But look at these brothers. This is how black men are supposed to dress. Not their pants hanging off their behind, look, and then putting a belt on it at their knees. This respectable men. See respectable men dressed up, looking like they professional business owners. Anybody that take them seriously by the way they're dressing. And I like to see that bunch of young black men. And for people that say they don't have young black men out here that dress nice and are presentable, respectful, they've been very respectful. This is the counteraction of the media propaganda against black men right here. These young men here. Very important. Very important. Thank you, sir. Oh, hello, sir.
Oh, bless you.
How you doing?
Drum right. Great drum right.
Jim Wright, I'm Philip Scott from Advice Show Media.
Oh, wow.
Advice Show TV on YouTube.
Oh, cool. So we can follow you on YouTube?
Oh, yes, sir, you can.
Okay.
You can.
So
since these young men are you inspire these young men, correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell me how you did it, because, you know, you're fighting against, you know, the stereotype in our community, literally, by having these young men dressed like respectable young men.
Wow. I guess when I think about what allowed our paths to intersect and what brought us together was me viewing my work with brothers and with young people who are just one generation, perhaps two behind me, as being an obligation, not really an opportunity. Not looking at them as something that I could advance from, gain opportunity with, but something that I owe it. I owe it to be where I am, to be planted where I am, and to be where I'm needed the most. And these young men represent North Carolina A&T State University, but more importantly, the ministry of Jesus Christ.
Correct.
Yeah. And so this is the Citadel Campus Ministry from North Carolina A&T State University.
So we want to hear from the young people. You guys are the college students. You guys are the future.
Well, I believe that after this opportunity to hear Minister Louis Farrakhan speak, we have the obligation to claim what is ours. We're going back to cultivate that greatness out of the seed that has been placed inside of us by God. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing. His words spoke to my heart, so I know I'm going back to North Carolina A&T with a mission to motivate not just myself, but the brothers who are coming behind me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Any words? I like purple. Come on up here. Everybody know that's my color.
I'm just thankful to be able to live this and come out here to experience it. It wasn't a short trip, but it wasn't a very long trip. It was well worth it. Coming to see Louis Farrakhan to speak. We don't see many African American men, especially speaking about God and speaking the truth on national TV. Right. And that was very bold of him, and it taught me to come out and be bold in myself.
Right. So now let me ask you guys one last question. Now, how do you feel about the people, who feel like being active or being an activist is just hitting a hashtag on Twitter? Because it's, you know, a lot of your fellow classmates stayed back in North Carolina. They didn't have to come out here. You guys actually took the initiative. So do you feel like that's what's missing in this generation, that a lot of people just feel like if I hit like, I'm doing something? Some last words? Come on, brother.
Sure.
Bring it out.
Well, I guess touching back on what you said about, you know, it's hitting a hashtag like, you know, their form of activism. I feel like activism in this day and age is kind of maybe a lost art for this generation, because they didn't really get to experience that grassroots form that, you know, Dr. King, you know, exactly exhibited. So, you know, maybe if we can, you know, our elders can re-educate us on that activism standpoint, you know, maybe our young community can really get back involved in that, so it won't just be a hashtag, like, but, you know, we can see more of them getting involved in standing up and really taking back what is theirs.
Social media is still very important.
No, seriously.
Very powerful.
To be honest, it's a combination of both. You know, the social media piece, the aspect of us, you know, coming to events like these and taking these experiences and taking them back to our schools, to our neighborhoods, and taking it back to our own personal communities. I'm currently working at the NIH, where I'm one of few African Americans in the lab, and me being around, you know, empowered African Americans and empowered people, not just African Americans, because there were other nationalities here, but with the personal experience that I learned and the knowledge that I have now, I'm going to take that back to the work lab, take that back to the workforce, and let those who in my personal realm of influence, let them know that, hey, I have a voice. Hey, you know, this is what I've been through in the past, you know, at school. This is what we're still continuing to go through as a people, but I'm willing to open up. I'm willing to let myself, you know, be available to those so they can relate and not just keep, you know, what I know, what I've experienced to myself. And with that, and taking that experience, you know, back to the workforce and publicizing that on social media, it's a combination of both that'll really get the word out.
All right. Well, thank you, brothers, so much.
Thank you.
Guys look wonderful. Hey, YouTube, it's your girl, Lovelyti, and I'm here with a Vice Show. We're here with Mr. J. Winter Nightwolf. All right, and he had did an interview recently with Minister Louis Farrakhan. You guys can find that on YouTube. So we wanted to just kind of get his opinions now that the 1010 is over. What did you think about everything, the presentation, what the minister had to say?
Made sense, but it's not over. It's just beginning.
Exactly.
Just beginning, yeah.
Exactly. Like he
Yeah.
said, it's a movement.
Oh yeah. The work is just beginning. We need to pay attention to economic sanctions. If we withhold our money from these white corporations and these white stores, then they'll be forced to make some concessions, not just the way they feel that they should, but they will have to answer to us.
Right.
You know, because without our dollars, they can't stay in business. They can't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
So it goes back to group economics, and not just black group economics, but minorities, Latinos,
yeah.
Indians, everything. Because a lot of people think
And
that
poor white people too.
And poor white people,
because
right.
they've been victimized just like all the rest of us have. You know.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes people have the misconceptions that, you know, that Native Americans are rich because they have casinos.
No,
and things like
that's
that.
the biggest lie the white man
It
ever
is.
told on us.
It is.
I can take you out to reservations right now where people may get $300 a month to live on, and they have maybe 8, 10, 12 kids. You know, that's the biggest lie they ever told. Poverty in Native America is pervasive. In most reservations, the poverty, the existence of people there is worse than your worst third world countries. You know, people just need to stop believing the hypes and the lies that this machine feeds you. You know, it's just unreal. And the highest rate of teen suicide is in Native America.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We have to find our own alternative and get our own information out there, our own black media. So it's very important. So thank you so much for taking time out to talk to my audience.
So JusticeOrElse is over, and me and Lovelyti have scored a lot of great interviews. The people were engaging. The people were very happy at what they heard, and I feel it was worth coming out here and spending time with everyone. What about you, T?
It was definitely a positive vibe. I really enjoyed it, but like the minister said, it's not just a moment, it's a movement. So after today is said and done, we need to take to our communities and, actually put in some grassroots efforts to bring people together, to talk about group economics. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't just let this moment die here where we're at. It was definitely a really positive environment. We saw a lot of people, a lot of celebrities were here. Trayvon Martin's mother was here. Freddie Gray's family was here. I think a lot of people walked with a lot of positive energy. They're really, really motivated to go back to their communities and spread the word and to go do something. And that's what we need to do. We can't let this moment die down.
And also, I would like to thank the subscribers that came up to both of us at this event. That y'all was very nice. We had police officers, all kind of people that watch our channel, and just say thank you for Professor Griff. Yeah. I was shocked that he actually knew who I was, so shout out to Professor Griff. But it was just a good time that we had here at JusticeOrElse.
Until next time, we'll see you guys later at the next event. Remember to stay positive, look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not about race, it's about people in general.